Hello, I'm IBX Toycat, as you can actually read on screen right now, and today I have something very different, and something that's actually very special to me, because what I've done is I've taken my very first ever Minecraft Xbox 360 world, that's right, a world I made on the day the game came out, that's TU1, and I've converted it over to the Xbox One, and I figured, 20 updates later, let's look around the world, let's look at how the worlds used to generate, because it's so very different than it is now. And I figure, let's look around the biomes, let's look around at how just everything worked, and let's also talk stories, because, like I said, this is my very first Minecraft Xbox 360 world, so much has changed with me and the way I do Minecraft, and I think it'd be fun just to look around, poke fun at myself, tell stories, all that sort of stuff. So please do like the video if you like the idea of all that sort of stuff, and let's get straight into this. So, basically, I want to first of all explain this big IBX Toycat sign, and this world in general. So, the idea of this was it was meant to be a Let's Play world, or it is a Let's Play world, because I'd been following Minecraft Xbox 60 a while before the game had come out, and when it did come out, I wanted to do something different to what was on the PC. So the idea was, this is a Let's Play on the 360, except everything I'd ever done was recorded. So if you ever wondered about one thing, you could always find an episode with it. Like that big spiral up there's an episode. That big glass pyramid you can see in the background, there's an episode. And, there's something cool about that to me, just having an episode for every single thing I've done. And this was the very last thing I ever did in the Let's Play. I wrote IBX Toycat out as like, I'm done here. This was a cool Let's Play, I'm done now though. So yeah, there was 114 episodes, I think, of this Let's Play. It was a really fun time, but it did have to come to an end. But to focus on the positive, let's head to my house, because it is quite late. Let's head there now. So, one thing you'll notice as we head through this world is the way the biomes just generate is so different to how they are now. Like, now there's like so many different options for worlds to generate with, and back, when this was made, there was significantly fewer. Like, you had your deserts, you had your plains, you had your oceans, but besides that, you had a significantly less option. So yeah, here's my house, the very first thing any world tour should include, and basically the cool, you can see like my design philosophy has stuck with me the whole time. This is a staircase house, I think. I don't fully understand the logic, I'll be honest with you. There is probably some logic there, but I don't understand it. But yeah, like I said, I just like to do something different, and that's what this is all about. And this is the sign, the birth, the IBX Toycat is yes thing. And it's the sign that will live forever in infamy, or fame, I guess, depending on how you look at it. This is my main room in my house. It's wooden, everything. And then there's glass on the floor, because why not? It means you can see the Nether portal. These are my chests. If you look around them, you can see they're pretty standard stuff. There were less items back then. Oh, I put this pork chop back in there before you could even stack pork chops. So back in the day, before Minecraft had a hunger bar, you just ate pork chops to basically heal you, and they didn't stack up, so what you just have to do is you'd eat one, it'd instantly eat, but like they didn't stack up, so if you wanted to have 5 pork chops, you'd have to have 5 separate slots on your bar for pork chops, and those were some confusing days. Like, Minecraft has changed so very much since TU1, like the fact that food has, oh, I locked myself out of here, I think. Oh, that's not good. I'm gonna have to, oh, no, I didn't. Yeah, the fact that even food, the way sprinting works, like, everything has changed so very much since this world, and even though the base game has stayed there, like, it's still about breaking blocks and placing them in other places, you can see just, like, as stuff came in, I experimented with, like, pistons here, but you can see just how much stuff has changed around here. So, let's show you around the rest of my house, like the outside, the upstairs, the other rooms. So over here, like down here, I have my, it's like my secret bookcase room. This was going to be just a big bookcase on the inside, like, I guess for enchanting when it came in. Like, I was getting ready for a lot of stuff that was coming in later, and yeah, I don't know what's entirely going on here, but I do remember there's a switch you can pull here that makes like a secret little entrance, so I thought that was quite cool. But, oh, there's also, just down here, there is also, yeah, there's a little water thing down here, and this is my secret room. This might be the one thing that I ever did hide in this episode, and there's just a chicken in here for some reason. I really don't remember the reason I have a chicken down here, but I do, and here's my chests with nothing in them, except cobblestone, because cobblestone's a secret. So, yeah, I had a chicken and cobblestone in a room because reasons, and of course there's a secret exit, which leads you out through here. So, I thought that was quite cool. We actually almost fell down there. I chose not to show you my mines for today, because underground has actually surprisingly not changed too much since the old days. So, yeah, let's also show you around the rest of my world. So, something that I think is quite cool that I have in this world is basically, this was the big project I never finished, but that was going to be so big, and that I still want to kind of resurrect in some form one of my worlds. So basically, the idea was, it was a massive, like, glass reverse pyramid in the sky that was going to have an entire, like, biome in here. So I was going to recreate, like, an entire, like I said, biome in here. So like have some, have some trees in one area, have some desert in another, and I think it was such a cool idea, a bit crazy ambitious, like the amount of glass it required alone, then the amount of stone it required was crazy, and it took me a long time, especially considering I did everything on camera in episodes, but on the other hand, it was still such a crazy, fun, good idea in my opinion, and I liked it a lot. So this is my glass tower. I never finished it, but the ambition and just the idea of it always kind of inspires me every time I think about it. So yeah, that's what's over here. So let's show you this bridge over here. So this was the start of my expansion program. This is probably one of the biggest projects I did. Like it doesn't even have a real use either, because it's just a massive bridge that just goes from here to there. It doesn't even connect up to my road properly yet. Like you can see, I was gonna do that, but never got around to it. And it's just very strange in general. So yeah, very, 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 very big bridge. And wait, what's this all about? What's I wonder what's down here. Oh, I have a little bit of a staircase. I guess this was when I was looking for cobblestone, maybe? Or maybe this leads up somewhere. I wonder. See, there are some questions I'll never know the answer to. This is just one of those. So yeah, also speaking of which, this is my road over here. It's very similar to the roads I use my Let's Play world these days, except of course it has cobblestone instead of stone slabs. I think stone slabs look a lot better, but you can see where the inspiration for my current roads came from. Also, you can see here, this is a biome I don't think exists anymore. It's like a gravel plains biome. Like all it is just from here all the way over here. It's just a massive patch of gravel. I've replaced it here, of course, but it's just, yeah, massive patch of gravel, and I don't know why this existed in the first place, but it was very annoying. But this was also the very first time I found like coal in Minecraft, I think, because I went down here. Yep, this is the mystical cave I found coal in. So yeah, there's something really cool about this to me. Okay, I quickly had to make a jump cut. So now we're back. One thing I wanted to quickly mention is there is just a weird kind of like two birch trees here, and they look very separate to everything else. Like one birch tree, two birch tree, and then everything else is oak. So I don't know why this tree's so weird or why it's so tall, but that it seems to exist, and I'll just let it do that. Like there's a lot of weird stuff like that around here. Like look at this tree over here, look at this tree. I don't know what I did to trees around here, or if they just naturally grew like this, but I clearly did something very wrong. Also, if you look over here, see some islands to the north, and there's also another one of these like gravel beach things. Like I don't know what this was all about. Oh look, and even below the surface it's just gravel and then gravel and then gravel. I don't know. So I actually generated this world back when clay was rare, so there's not a single piece of clay in this world, because only like the rarest of rare worlds will ever have clay. And there's something kind of cool about that to me, and also kind of weird. Like I don't know why it's the rare block, but it is. So moving on from that, you can see this is my Nether brick pyramid I have here. The idea behind this was simple. Again, it's one of those ideas I never entirely finished. It was going to be like a Nether brick pyramid surrounded by lava. I don't know what was going to be on the inside, but maybe it was just going to be a cool house or something. As you can see, I've got some glowstone on the inside. And yeah, basically the idea is if I press this button, which there isn't one right now, it would raise up these pistons, and it would mean that basically, the lava would be our way. So the only way to get across, here's how I do it. The only way to get across is to use this lever and have that one pressed too. And I thought that was kind of a cool idea, just have a bridge which raises out of lava. And yeah, it doesn't set on fire, which is kind of cool. This might be an idea I still use in the future. Like, there is something incredibly cool about this to me. But yeah, so this is my Nether brick pyramid thing. Let's fly over to here. If you're wondering, I did do this entire thing in survival. It's just I put on flying so I could go around quicker. This was something I built for reasons. Again, it's one of those things where I don't understand the reasoning. It just kind of happened. So basically, if I fly up this place, you'll see it's this was the sky limit at the time. This was as high as you could go back when I built this. If you don't know, back in the day, you used to not be able to build as high as you can right now. And I think, it's all the way from sky limit all the way down to bedrock. There's no really good reason for that, but I still, I do think that's quite cool. I mean, it's a bit of a drop, it's a bit of a climb back up, but it's ambitious. It's nice, I guess. So yeah, that's the old height limit down to the old bedrock limit, or the same bedrock limit. And yeah, there's just so much about this that like I've clearly improved a lot since then, and it kind of hurts to see. Like, look at this cactus farm, for instance. What's even going on there? Look at this pumpkin farm. Like, there's a lot of good here, but also a lot of confusing. Like, why is this like maybe this was an efficient pumpkin farm sign? I don't even know. Also over here, we have my animal farm, for obviously farming all the animals. Yeah, there's not too much. I think actually back in the day, you had to just push them in, so it was a lot of challenge to get animals in there, but I did eventually do it. And then we've got my sugarcane farm. This is where my love of sugarcane came from. I just love sugarcane. Like, you farm it, and then it just grows back. It's that simple. There's no hassle like everything else. It just happens, which is nice. And yeah, where I'm standing right now, actually, it looks like it's a desert biome right now, because If you look, the trees are kind of wilted. So yeah, like this was back when it wasn't a desert biome, I guess, when it generated. Also, in this cave back here, this was, I don't know if this still happens, but basically the only way to grow mushrooms back then was to have them grow in the dark. So I have here just an insane number of mushrooms just spreading around the place. Because I left a mushroom in there one time, and then I came back, and it just was this. So, yeah, this is my mushroom farm. I was going to put it to good use, but I didn't really need mushrooms. But it's nice to have around there anyway, right? Was I going to go through the hallway or something? Oh, look, I have even more mushrooms just over here. Yeah, I think I had a mushroom problem back then. Yeah, I think maybe, I don't even know. But yeah, so, big mushroom problem back in the day, apparently. And if we head out of here, then I can show you the rest of the world. So finally, we have a tree farm over here. This was just for a tree farm tutorial. I was like, how do you make a tree farm? So I decided to do it, and I did. And it actually is a pretty good tree farm. I also have over here, I'm not sure, actually, what this is meant to be. Is it meant to be a boat testing area? Like, yeah, where does it even go? This is one of those, maybe, yeah, you put boats on there, and then there's got to be a reason for this place. Like, there's got to be a reason behind this somewhere. But yeah, this is a boat, something or other. It definitely involves water. It's probably useful in some way. So yeah, that's that. And show you around the rest of the world just briefly. We have a cobblestone generator here. This is the very first one I ever built. I'm actually kind of proud of it because of just how simply it works. Like, you press it and then, oh wait, let's let this happen. And it just instantly does itself, which, you know, there's something kind of nice about that. So this was the very first time I was playing around with pistons. It's pretty cool in my opinion. So moving on from the piston fun and moving on from that, let's go to the Nether and just give you a brief look of how the old Nether used to look. Because, you know, it's always fun to look at old things. Why not the old Nether? So if we head down here, I honestly don't even remember what my old Nether looked like. Like, I have no memory. I'm really excited to see this, actually. Oh, okay, so looks like I spawned in a big cube, maybe? Maybe I made the cube, I'm not even sure. As you can see, this is the old Nether. So, although it does look a little bit similar to today's Nether, it used to, back in the day, just be ghast and zombie pigment. Like, that was all it was. It was like, protect yourself from the ghast. Also, there is zombie pigment, but don't worry, they don't hurt you. And there was something kind of beautiful about that to me. So yeah, the Nether, I don't really know what I did here. Like, there clearly wasn't anything worth... Oh, I've got a big cobblestone. Oh, I wonder... Oh, maybe I was making a big... Yeah, I think what I must have been doing is making, like, a cobblestone railway from one side of the world to the other. Wait, I think I might have even done some of it. Again, I had lots of ambitious projects. Not all of them were ones I could finish. Oh, maybe it's... Wait, what's happening here? Oh... I clearly went pretty... This is how far I made my railway. I've got 2 bits of railway so far. But as you can see, this is an insanely dumb project. Like, this is from one side of the Nether to the other, which is kind of cool. If you look around the rest of the place. This was before Nether quartz, of course, so it's just Nether brick, it's just soul sand, and it's just, you know, some of the glowstone. There's no Nether fortress in here, that's how old this is. It's a very, very... You know, a much simpler time. There was just 3 blocks you got from the Nether, and then the rest you had to put in yourself. So, yeah, that's what this was all about. I think it was fun. I think it was cool. And evidently, I did a lot of work making this thing, and also a broken Nether portal. So, yeah, let's try and find our way back to the real world, shall we? I think it's up here, maybe? Yeah, as you can see, I don't know what all these tunnels are all about. Like, I might have to rewatch my own videos just to find out. But, like, for real, yeah, weird time. So, I think that's just about everything in this world. I'll, like, fly up and give you an overview of the world, just in case you're curious about the biomes. But TU1 was a simpler time. There wasn't this worry about finding a jungle biome or a mushroom biome. It was just, oh, there is some land, and there is some trees, and sometimes there's some desert. And I'm not even sure there was even snow biomes. Like, they must have existed, logically speaking, but I don't think I had one in this world. So, yeah, just sand, plains, forests, and then some gravel in this world, it looks like. Oh, is this all generating with me right now? It looks like it is. So yeah, that's what this world was all about. I hope you enjoyed my tour of my old Let's Play world. It was a really fun time when I did it. Anyone who was around back then and was with me, of course, when I did it, you know, well done for being subscribed this long. This must be a blast of the past for you. Anyone who's been subscribed since then, which admittedly is a lot of people, well, welcome to the thing. This is what I'm all about. This is the Let's Play series that, you know, kind of took off my channel as a Minecraft 360 channel, and it's always going to be special for me for that. So that's why I decided to do this video, because this is very... He's got some wrong flesh in his hand. Because this is just very special to me, and I'm glad you could enjoy this nostalgia with me as we're getting attacked by all the mobs in the world. So yeah, thank you for watching this video. Thank you for watching my videos in general. It's people, you know, if it weren't for you guys, I wouldn't have the nostalgia like this. There are 2 witches over there now. See, these are witches in TU1 worlds. But yeah, anyway, that's enough of this. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you in the next one, if there is a next one. Let's just assume there's next one. So thank you for watching, and goodbye.